One of the internet's most successful get-rich-quick gurus just got slapped with a $1.2 million fine for promoting a scammy business to his audience. That individual is, of course, Dean Graziosi, who has been promoting get-rich and self-help schemes since 2002 when he launched his first product, Motor Millions. Dean has mastered the get-rich-quick market and launched countless courses and seminars that often range from thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars to attend. He's also good friends with fellow self-help guru Tony Robbins, who has gone out of his way to promote Dean and let the world know what an amazing guy he thinks Dean is.
Hi, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, you're receiving this little video message from me because we have a mutual friend in Dean Graziosi. Dean is just an extraordinary person. We've been basically learning from each other. I've become a student of Dean's and a passionate one.
Sadly, Dean's lifestyle of promoting some of the scummiest companies in the world has finally caught up to him. In 2019, the FTC filed a lawsuit against a Utah-based company known as Nudge LLC that had raked in over $400 million promoting a terrible real estate investment course that promoted some of the worst real estate practices to its customers. Dean Graziosi, along with other celebrities like Scott Yancey, star of Flipping Vegas, who was well respected in the housing flipping community at the time, would entice people to sign up for a free webinar where they would teach them the basics of house flipping. These free seminars provided kindergarten level knowledge of house flipping, and if you wanted the real details, the seminar would direct you to a 3-day in-person event that would take place in major cities across America every month and would cost hundreds of dollars to attend. The upsells didn't stop there because these in-person events would then direct those who attended to apply for a direct mentorship program run by Nudge LLC that cost $10,000 to attend. At these events, Nudge would sell distressed properties to those who attended the events. In many cases, the properties Nudge was offering were abandoned and dilapidated homes that no longer met living standards. Nudge made the claim that these were excellent properties to flip and would charge insane fees of up to 10% of the loan amounts to individuals who attended these events. The fees Nudge charged to sell these homes and the crack house quality properties they sold to individuals were worth far below the price they were offloading them to clients. The default rate on the loans of people who bought these properties was over 20%, which is far higher than anything in the normal house flipping market, with the worst default rate being only 11% in 2010 at the top of the real estate crash in the last recession. Now, it's important to note that Dean Graziosi did not own Nudge LLC. He was just a paid celebrity endorser that got affiliate commissions for everyone who attended Nudge events or bought homes from Nudge at their seminars. Dean was also the go-to guy for Nudge in helping them convince other celebrities to run events for Nudge, like Scott Yancey and Josh Altman. It's a big deal that the FTC went after Dean personally, as it's a clear sign they felt Dean knew what he was promoting was a sketchy business. Dean stopped promoting Nudge publicly in 2013 due to the negative feedback he was receiving from those who attended Nudge events, but continued to work behind the scenes with the company to draw in other celebrity endorsements. He would also later return to being a public endorser of the Nudge events in 2017, as the money this scheme made him was just too good to pass up. In 2020, the FTC decided to add both Dean Graziosi and Scott Yancey to their Nudge LLC court case, as they felt these fake gurus knew they were promoting a scummy company and profited off the misfortune of those who attended these events. Shortly after that was announced, a young man named Steven, who I have to say is the spitting image of CoffeeZilla, if he added a dress shirt and suspenders, they would look almost identical. Steven made a video calling out Dean for getting sued by the FTC for promoting this scummy company. Dean didn't like this and made a response video where he claims Steven was altering the facts and making up claims for clicks to his video.
Let's talk about him addressing us. Now, there was this Instagram story that he made that I was pretty sure was talking about us.
When someone alters the facts and talks shit, it's brutal. You guys feel the same way? DM me if you feel the same way.
And yeah, of course that was about us. It was released the same day as my video. But ultimately, what am I misrepresenting? I read off a court case. I mean, I was just reading the FTC. I could have done that just straight off. I was trying to make it entertaining as well, but ultimately that was the substance of the argument was, hey, you've got an FTC case on your hands, buddy.
Unfortunately for Dean, that video will now live in infamy, as he has now agreed to settle with the FTC for a total of $1.2 million for his part in the Nudge seminars. While it's a lot of money for most people, it's only a fraction of the $10 million Dean earned from affiliate payments promoting Nudge, according to the lawsuit. Now, both Dean Graziosi and Scott Yancey, the two biggest celebrities attached to Nudge, received a bunch of backlash for promoting this company. Both Dean and Scott made every attempt to cover up their connection to the scam, with Dean releasing a video titled "Online Gurus Exposed," where he tries to play the good guy and help people avoid scams, all the while avoiding talking about his connection to Nudge. Scott Yancey in 2021 did the same thing with his video titled Scott Yancey Responds to Scams, where he tells people to avoid scams in the real estate market, but never mentions his own scandal.
Hey, Scott Yancey here. You may know me from my hit TV show Flipping Vegas, or maybe you've even seen some of the commercials advertising the free real estate events that I host. I just gotta tell you something. I'm really, really pissed off and disturbed about some things that are going on. There are so many scams around the real estate business.
That video got such a backlash, he removed it and privated his entire YouTube channel. Since the lawsuit was settled, Scott had to pay a total of $450,000 for his promotion of Nudge. Now, the company Nudge, who ran this program, and its creators, per the FTC settlement, have agreed to pay back $15 million to those who lost money, and more importantly, have been banned from ever selling money-making opportunities again. This is great news, but unfortunately for humanity, this clause banning selling money-making courses does not apply to Dean Graziosi. Dean currently has many get-rich programs still available across the internet, and has recently partnered with esteemed actor Matthew McConaughey, known for his iconic roles in Surfer Dude and his Oscar-worthy portrayal of himself in the Lincoln car commercials. Matthew and Dean teamed up to launch a new self-help seminar titled The Art of Living, which costs $500 and gets you access to Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins' mastermind group for 3 months if you do so. Why Matthew McConaughey wants the stench of Dean Graziosi to sully his masterful film career that includes Fool's Gold and The Wedding Planner is beyond me. However, it shows the pull that Dean Graziosi has, that he can convince Hollywood actors that make millions of dollars a year making movies to sell a self-help seminar. Matthew would not be creating this program that will undoubtedly tarnish his Hollywood name unless he knew he could rake in millions of dollars doing so. Now, I think it's great that the FTC is starting to crack down on these celebrities who endorse these scummy products, but it's something they should have been doing for years now. The FTC on their website says the settlements with Graziosi and Yancey are the FTC's first monetary settlements with celebrity endorsers. Unfortunately, the amount they ended up charging Dean for his connection to the Nudge company is only a small amount compared to what he made promoting this project. On top of his many other programs still operating and his new seminar with Matthew McConaughey, I'm sure Dean will make all that money back in no time. Hopefully this is just the tip of the iceberg and the FTC continues to watch Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and other self-help gurus to catch them if they ever promote such a shady company in the future.